guy.
Yeah, Rick Reilly.
That one, God, that was hilarious. The way he wrote that. I mean,
Rod for Rick Reilly. I was the XO of VF 213, and Mark Adamczak actually had volunteered me or given my name to the wing to do that flight. I did not know who Rick Reilly was. Obviously, when he got there, I'd been briefed on who he was and whatnot. And he was supposed to do a flight out on the West Coast, go to the ship with Greg Norman in the other airplane, and his airplane went down or whatever. I don't know exactly, but it didn't happen. So this was a ride, a makeup ride that he had been promised.
Right. Well, Frank DeFord used to have a great line about that. He said, because he was considered the greatest sports writer there for about 20 years, and this message for America's most famous athletes: someday you may be invited to fly in the backseat of one of your country's most powerful fighter jets. If you get this opportunity, let me urge you with the greatest sincerity, move to Guam, change your name, fake your own death. Whatever you do not go.
And we're in the brief, we're getting he no kidding called me the night before and goes, hey, should I eat something? And the bananas thing, any fighter guys knows that was not me making that up. That's typical, bananas taste the same, coming or going down as they do coming up. So anyway, he was very anxious about the flight. And I told him, I said, you're a Sports Illustrated guy. I'm going to give you an e-ticket ride. I'm going to give you everything I can give you within the bounds of what we're restricted to. And it was, it was, like he said, it was 50 minutes, of, I can't remember, it's 50 minutes of hell over Six Flags or something. I don't remember how he described it, but it would have been great. The first 15 minutes was fine, but after that, we took off, just a section, 2 airplanes, and we did tail chase and the whole bit, did the 6.5 Gs, went down to Dare County, did strafing runs, and he passed out a couple times, or blacked out a couple times, and then got sick a couple times, and of course that's how he got his call sign, his 2 bags. And the Nicole Kidman tie-in was, I like her as an actress, and I mentioned something to him, and he ties it. He takes everything in and then ties it all into this article. So the funniest thing was, after the flight, he comes out, and literally, he is in the paraloft, taking off his gear on the ground, just exhausted and still kind of wrung out from it. And we wanted to go to the club. We wanted to bring him over to the club, and he's like, man, I can't go to the club. I got to go get cleaned up and whatever. So I take him home. And we get to the house. My wife makes us, I tell her we're coming up. My wife makes him something to eat and drink. And so I leave him downstairs with my wife. And of course, my wife, I didn't really talk to my wife about this. So my wife didn't know who he was. And she's like, and now who are you and what do you do? And, people who are of his, stature aren't used to people, usually people recognize him. And I think it was just funny because, the celebrity was in our kitchen eating a sandwich, and I think we made it over to the club after that, but he's a good sport. He really is. And we did stay in contact. He wrote another article after 9/11, which was a little more solemn, but it was, we stay in contact to this day. Good guy.
And see the entire film now streaming on Amazon and Tubi TV, or order the Blu-ray and DVD online on our website, speedangelsproductions.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment below so as not to miss new upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.